The internet also, one sad thing it did was it took away a lot of the mystery of things.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I think it ruined travel. Even though I like travel videos, it also ruined it a little bit.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a book out there. Follow me on this. There is a book. I forget the author. I read it like 15 years ago. It's literally it's called Time Machine. And it was about this guy who was an entrepreneur, and he was also an absolute, as deep as they come, genius. He could make anything he wanted. He could do whatever he wanted because he was just such a genius. And he decided his next thing that he wanted to do was to capitalize on authenticity. And because everything had become so fabricated and so fake and everything, like I said, everybody's so full of it and there's nothing authentic anymore. Everything was just so fabricated that he wanted to create an authentic experience, including going back and visiting the dinosaurs if he wanted to. So he's like, I'll just build a time machine. So he built the time machine because he was brilliant. And the reason it was like, to me, that what stuck out to me was the fact that he was able to identify what was happening by him. Now I'm talking about the author. The author was able to identify where we're at and able to identify that authenticity was going to be the next oil, right? Actually being able to provide a genuine, real experience that's not manufactured was actually the next oil. And that's kind of what that was like, almost like a sidebar component of this story. But I remember when I read this, just being like, this is actually very astute. Like, we are losing authenticity. I actually don't know. I don't know. Was it H.G. Wells? Is that who wrote it?
What was the name of the book again?
I think it's just called Time Machine.
Oh.
Yeah. It was, and it just got me thinking, Scar. I'm like, that's where we're at. Like authenticity it's on a decline, it feels like. And to the point to where, and I'm not knocking anything.
Oh, yeah, that is his book. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
I'm not. Was it Crichton? I was going to say, I read a lot of Michael Crichton. I felt like it was Michael Crichton.
It's Wells.
Is it Wells?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Yeah. And I remember, and I'm not getting into an AI discussion, everybody. I don't understand what that's all about. But my personal opinion on it is I don't like it. I don't like AI. People like it. That's fine. I don't judge those people. I don't like it. Look at Scar hanging his head. I don't like it. And the reason I don't
like it either.
Well, it's made it, I don't like it's in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it's made a very unwelcomed entrance into art. And that's why I struggle with it, because art is such a gorgeous component of of mankind, of the human, is our ability to create art. I'm not judging. I'm saying my opinion. Art it's one of the things I love about the human race. I love how creative we are. And I like watching people do things I'm really bad at and being like, man, I wish I could draw like that or write like that or whatever. But I can't. The human can. And now with AI, it's just bugging me, dude. So Rick Beato is a musician and he knows everything. His YouTube channel is founded on him dissecting music at a beautiful level. He is so amazing with music. And he was challenged to take 5 minutes to write a prompt, and AI took care of the rest. It created the artist, literally like what she looked like. It was like this gorgeous girl who doesn't exist. The voice, the lyrics, the music, everything. And I can't tell. And I'm kind of embarrassed about that. And Rick Beato, who is a music connoisseur, was just like, I'm going to be honest with you. He's like, I really wanted to hate this. I wanted to hate whatever it pumped out, but this is a very strong melody. This is good music. And he's like, and I hate it. I hate saying that. I'm being honest. It's good. And I hate it. I hate that it's good. But he also said that he couldn't tell the difference, but his kids could, which I found to be very interesting.
Yeah. I have a bit of an AI whisperer. I can usually sense an AI amongst the mix. I'm decent at, people bring things to me, Skiz, and I tell them this is AI. But it's getting harder in some areas.
It's getting harder.
It's been a little harder.
Yeah. In the beginning. So, and I compare it a lot to, like, think of Toy Story, right? I love Toy Story. Like, when that came out, do you realize how amazing that was? How amazing Toy Story was? I mean, it was just so groundbreaking and it was so clever, and I just loved everything about it. It was so much fun to watch.
Talking my language now.
Oh, but here's the deal.
I remember when it came out. I had Poison Oak, and I watched it 700 times until that Poison Oak finally went away. I was a very little fella, and my dad found the VHS at the store, and he brought it home.
I had Poison Oak.
He got like more Poison Oak stuff, like medicine and that, and I was like, oh my god, what is this?
How old were you?
And I don't know, not super old.
Yeah.
And when he brought it home, I remember looking at it and I was like, man, they got really good at graphics. They can draw in 3D now.
Yeah.
That was actually my genuine reaction that I told my parents. I'm like, they're really good at drawing now. And I was like, I don't think I could ever beat that.
You thought they were drawing. Well, here's the deal. If you remember, I believe the only face they showed, I think they showed Andy's and they showed Sid's, but they never showed Andy's mom, I believe.
Yeah,
and
mom.
they tried to stay away from that because they were still fighting the uncanny valley, right? And it's easy. You have a lot of liberties when it's something that the human eye is not used to or doesn't pay a lot of attention to, like a stuffed bear. You have a lot of liberties, but a human face is something you better get it right because the human's going to recognize when it's uncomfortable. It's why Sid was so uncomfortable to look at, right? And that was the
uncanny. Well, it's why Jack Jack was horrific. Was it Jack Jack? It was their first attempt actually at a human. It was a short film. Jack Jack, I think, was that from?
You're talking about Pixar's first go?
Pixar had a short film that they ran, and it was about a baby. I forgot the exact name of it, but it ran a couple years prior to the release of Toy Story. And dude, it is the most horrific thing you've ever seen on screen. And so, like, some of their first short films were Luxo Lamp, the Snowman in the Glass Jar, I am failing at this considering how much I love these things. Where's the list of them? Oh, Tin Toy, dude. Jack Jack is from Incredibles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say that's incredible.
Knick Knack is the Snowman. Knick Knack is my favorite short they've ever made. Tin Toy is terrifying. It's about a new toy that like gets dropped off in a baby's room, and the baby comes like stomping out and like picks it up and starts just banging it against the wall. But the baby is horrific looking.
See, dude. See, but think of this, dude. Think of Toy Story. Think of Toy Story and realize this. Everything in Toy Story was very smooth, right? Every item was super smooth. And because it was a first of its kind, so they had to, for lack of a better phrase, they had to keep it simple. And not that it was simple. What they did was amazing, but everything was super smooth. You fast forward to Monsters, Inc., Scully's hair, right? Now think of Scully's fur. It was like that was a huge jump in CGI. Was just his fur. There's a whole piece on it that I watched in regards to whenever the renderer would freak out. Scully would look frightening, right? So so there you go, right? So now you have a huge jump. Well, to me, unfortunately, it's the same thing with what we're dealing with. It's when AI first started making an appearance, it was very easy to identify it. And then it got a little bit more tough. Now it's just straight up tough. And that scares me because if that trajectory holds steady, then it's only a matter of time before it's impossible to tell the difference. And deep fakes are going to... This is what Jon Snow was talking about, Game of Thrones, of everybody. That's what he's talking. And Jon Snow, he said, he was like, if you know, because he will not tell a lie. He said, he said it, he goes, if we don't keep our promises, then words lose their meaning, and all we're left with are better lies. All we're left with are better lies. And that's what I feel. That's, to me, I'm like, that's AI. We're just left with better lies. Everything's, I don't know what to believe anymore. Like, I can't watch anything and just be like, oh, that's real. Because I'm just like, to me, I'm just going to go with everything's fake. And that's sad too.
Yeah, it's cruddy. And I saw it interesting. I was listening. One of my favorite architectural styles is arts and crafts. And when the arts and crafts movement started, one of the reasons it was started was a rebellion from everything being manufactured in a factory rather than by an artisan.
Okay.
And it has a weird parallel. It has a very, very weird parallel. Very weird parallel to AI in some ways. It's like George Lucas said. Wait, what did he say? It rhymes. No, it's like poetry. It rhymes. No, what's it say? What's it say?
You make a lot of sense here. It's like,
Anyway, when during that era when everything became, in the Industrial Revolution and everything became factory made, there was a rebellion against it amongst like artists who created the arts and crafts movement, and it's interesting. It's got parallels to now, and it gives me a little hope that humans will kind of like fight back against it to a certain degree.
yeah, and that, well, I mean, honestly, what I would be willing to accept is, and I honestly would too, if people want to continue, fine. I would like, me personally, I would like to see anytime that something is AI that's art based, I would like to see a watermark on it. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all I'm asking for, dude.
It's not much to ask.
That's not much to ask. Just a little watermark. Just don't try to sell something that's completely fake as completely real. That's all I'm asking. Hey, that's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Disclosure is wonderful.
And when it comes down to it, dude, it's my own vanity that's feeding that. Because I'm tired of looking like an idiot. I'm tired of seeing something in my brain entertaining that what I just saw was real. And then I'm like, hold on. And then I'm like, nope, that's more AI. Gay, yay.
You know how they sell us on AI? They're like, man, we're going to cure cancer and create material sciences. Instead, you go on Home Depot's website and it's like, hey, want to talk to the Orange Apron AI chatbot? I'm like, no. What happened to the cancer cure? Not the, hey, do you want to talk to the Orange Apron? He wants to talk to you.
What the heck is the Orange Apron?
Dude, you go on like every website now, they've got their like stupid name for their AI chatbot. And I think Home Depot's is just the Orange Apron.
The Orange Apron, that is a thing.
I think it is. It might have been a fever
I
dream,
see.
but,
I
you know.
see. Home Depots. Yeah.
But yeah, they all have their stupid like all their stupid thing. And every time I see that, I'm like, how's that material science innovation coming? Are we mapping the traffic grid of Los Angeles and figuring out new ways of getting people in and out of places faster? No, we're not doing that. No.
Seinfeld did a bit on that in regards to how we invented seedless watermelon before we came up with a cure to cancer. Like
I know, but those seeds, am I right? Come on.
He's back at it. Oh, jeez. All right, let me cut this out here. And
those seeds, man.
I know I can't stand.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how much of the genie can go back in the toothpaste, but at least you can fight against it in your own like small ways as people.
Yeah, watermarks. That's all I want. I'm not asking for. I'm not even suggesting we cancel it. I just watermark. I want to know. I want to know.
Minimum disclosure is always the preferred thing.
Yeah.
It's the same when an unsavory country pays a YouTuber to travel there and they talk all good about it. All well, they're doing some shady business, but they don't disclose that they were paid to do it. They don't disclose. Always disclose.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Always disclose.
Always be disclosing.
That's why, yeah, it's always disclose. If you're not disclosing, you probably have something you're hiding.
Gosh darn it all. Scar!
It's gonna get put on a list. I've been on a list.
Yeah, you're going to get put on a list, buddy. Oh, I got the wrong one, didn't I? I'm a genius.